ما كسبتم ومما أخرجنا لكم من الأرض ولا تيمموا الخبيث منه تنفقون ولستم بآخذه إلا أن
People ask Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to tell them, when will the hour strike? When will it take place? And we all know the account when Jibreel alayhi salam visited the Muslims at the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and he appeared as a human being dressed in very white clothes, and he came and he sat to the halaqah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and started to ask him about Islam and Ihsan and Iman, and then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam will answer him, and after every answer Jibreel will say, Sadaqta ya Rasulullah, verily you have told the truth. And then the companions were astonished. How could someone who is asking a question will say you have told the truth? How did he know that it was the truth? And then after that, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained to them after the departure of Jibreel that it was Jibreel who came to teach them the elements of their deen. And among the questions that Jibreel asked was the question about the hour. When will it be? And then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam answered by saying, مَا الْمَسْئُولُ عَنْهَا بِأَعْلَمَ مِنَ السَّائِلِ, that the one who is asked the question does not know any more than the one who asked the question. And indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us in Al-Quran Al-Kareem, يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ السَّاعَةِ أَيَّانَ مُرْسَاهَا فِيمَا أَنْتَ مِنْ ذِكْرَاهَا إلى ربك منتهاها إنما أنت منذر من يخشاها كأنهم يوم يرونها لم يلبثوا إلا عشية أو ضحاها. They ask you concerning the hour. What do you know about the knowledge of the hour? Verily, you only are a warner about the approach of the hour. No one knows. There were 16 ayat in Al-Quran Al-Kareem that mentioned the hour and asserted that no one knows when the hour will strike, unlike many of the people around us who predicted that the hour will strike on such and such date. And one stands very clear in my mind. One of the televangelists went on television in 1994 and he said that the day of judgment will strike on March 22nd, 1996. I still remember that. March 22nd, 1996 came and it's gone, and the hour did not strike because the knowledge is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us that there are minor signs and there are major signs. Now the minor signs, some of the scholars told us that all of them came to pass. We have witnessed all of the minor signs. Now the concern of this presentation is about some of the 10 major signs of the approach of the hour. 5 of those 10 seem to be cosmic in nature, that they are related to certain happenings that are related to the cosmos, certain universal happenings that will take place that will tell us that the hour is approaching. And one of them is that the sun will appear from the west instead of the east. We have known that for years and years and years. And we were told that the sun will appear from the west as a sign that the hour is approaching. Now, again, I remind myself and I remind my sisters and brothers that whatever I will mention from science that people really put as the absolute truth when we know it is not. But what we know from science is the following. What is happening is that the Earth has been rotating around its axis since the creation of the universe. In the beginning, our Earth used to complete one complete circle around its axis in 4 hours. It used to be be very fast. And it has been slowing down since then. Now it completes one rotation around its axis in 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. And scientists know that the speed is going to diminish. The Earth is going to slow down up to a point where it will not be able to support any more decrease in its speed. When that will happen, the Earth will behave like a spring, that you rotate in a certain direction to a certain point when you cannot really wind it any further in that direction. Then if you leave it, what will happen? It will start to rotate in the opposite direction, and the Earth is going to do that. That's what scientists tell us, that the Earth is going to slow and slow and slow up to a point where it cannot, because of its mass, slow any further. Then it will stop briefly and will start to rotate in a clockwise fashion. And guess what will happen when that takes place? The sun will appear from the west. And the hadith related through the authority of Hudhayfa ibn al-Yaman from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam about this is very clear. When the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam is reported to have said that when the hour approaches, two nights will join each other, and the people will wake up from the first night to see that the night is not over yet. And they will be terrified, and they will be scared, and they will find that the sun did not come out. And another night came, and then two nights will appear in a row. And then after that, the sun will appear again, but this time it will come from the west instead of the east.
When that sign is seen, everybody will believe.
40 years back.
SubhanAllah, even after the Dajjal and Isa comes down, there's still going to be people who don't believe.
They will believe. When they see the sun coming from the west, they'll say, we believe.
It's mentioned 1400 years ago in Surah Anbiya, chapter number 21, verse number 30, which says, أَوَلَمْ يَرَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. Do not the unbelievers see?
The righteous believers and the pious believers will wake up for tahajjud and pray the night for
join together and we close the masjid.
One of them will wake up at that night and pray to Allah, and he prays his usual prayers. He reads his juz'ah, his half a juz'ah, his 2 juz'ah, his 3 juz'ah, and then he gets to sleep.
Smaller and smaller and smaller, and I've
usually
stored a tremendous amount of
he reads
energy
his
in that
juz'ah,
spring.
gets to sleep, wakes up for Fajr. But this time, he'll read his juz'ah, he'll read what he usually reads, gets to sleep, wakes up, he realizes the night is still long.
1400 years ago.
Allah again.
Who could
And
have
yet
mentioned
Fajr
that
has not even
in the Quran?
entered. And then he
Scientists will say, maybe
wakes up,
someone wrote,
thinks that Fajr is
maybe it's a
coming
fluke.
about to enter.
Maybe it's a guesswork.
Prays against Allah Azza wa Jal, sleeps again, wakes up, it's still not Fajr. So he realizes
or what they do will have this curiosity. They'll want to know, why am I here? How did I get here? And do I have a purpose? And if so, what is it? The only one who would really be able to answer that question would be the Creator himself. If we will be up to him to tell us why
Draws near to mankind.
and what he
Is there
expects from
reckoning?
us and what this life
Is there
is really about.
destruction, yet they turn away in
Allah
heedlessness.
has shown
All the praise is for
from the
Allah,
time of Adam until right
who is the
now,
author
has shown the people
of
what he
all
wants.
existence and the most
And it's a very
generous
simple
to
thing.
his creation,
And that is that worship
while he is
him
also
alone
the
without
all-compelling.
any partners. In fact, we know
He is
this
the only
life
one worthy
will
of
be
our worship,
a
having no
test from
partners, no
Almighty God.
associates,
That's why
no
we're
sons,
born,
no daughters,
and that's why we
no
die.
one
Because there
whom
has
he
to be a
must consult,
beginning and an end for
and no
us
one or
to be
anything
tested on.
which has any
The next life,
comparison
after
with
this
him.
life, no one will ever die
All the
again.
praise is
A
for
bad
Allah,
person or a good person.
who is the
Both are
king
brought back,
of all
and
who
they
claim
continue to
sovereignty,
live in the next
only
life,
one
either in good
who has
shape
the right
or
to
not so good
legislate
shape,
for his creatures.
depending on how they did.
He
on
is the
this
giver of life.
The worship
He is the causer
of
of
God
death,
of
while
Abraham.
death has
That
no
was
effect
what was
upon him,
taught by this
because he is
prophet.
the ever-living,
the Lord of the Arsh al-Kursi. We're talking about the Lord of the worlds. Alhamdulillah Rabbil
All the
Alameen.
praise
We're
is
talking
for
about
Allah,
the Lord of the entire universe
who
and
has
beyond.
power over all things.
The entire
And
universe
there
and
is
beyond.
in reality
You know, we live in
no
this dunya.
power
And we
and
are
no
fascinated
strength,
with this dunya which
no
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
influence to
indeed
cause
has
benefit
created in a
or
beautiful
detriment
manner.
except
We're fascinated.
through
There are
Him.
over billions of people which live on this dunya at this moment in time.
It is
Over
He
6 billion people
who
that live on the
created
dunya at this
this
moment in time.
complex
This dunya of
world,
Allah subhanahu wa
the
ta'ala
seen and
is
the
so
unseen,
big that there is
the
space in
evident
this
and the
dunya for
speculative,
billions and
the earth
billions and
and
billions
all
of
that
more
is
people.
on it,
But what is this dunya
everything
in
that is
comparison
in
to
it.
what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created out there?
It is He who sent His
This
messengers
dunya is
and
insignificant.
prophets
This dunya is
alayhi
meaningless to
salam,
Allah.
with the
It
common
means
message
nothing.
of
It is
strict
worthless.
monotheism,
So worthless.
which simply
Compare it
means
with the sun.
that there is
The sun
absolutely
is
no
one
one
star.
worthy of worship,
You know more science
no
than
one
me.
worthy of
You'll be
our
able to tell me
obedience
better.
except the
Take
Almighty,
this planet
the one,
Earth and you
the
place it
absolute,
inside the
and
sun
who has
and you
no
will be
partner.
able to place
earlier
1.3
messages
million Earth in the sun.
change the world is the
1.3
area
million
in which
Earth in the sun.
prophets
Allahu
sent.
Akbar. Allah
Those
is the
messages
greatest.
we know,
The sun is one
have
star.
changed.
One star. There
and
are
even
stars
the
out
prophets
there
who brought them,
which are millions
their
of
names
times bigger than the
are now
sun.
lost.
You tell
we
me
just
this.
know in
That you
general
need
because Allah told
millions
us in
and
the
millions
Quran,
of stars
وَلَقَدْ
to make
بَعَثْنَا فِي
one
كُلِّ
galaxy.
أُمَّةٍ رَسُولًا
And then you tell me this, that there are zillions of
sent to
galaxies
every
out
nation
there.
a message.
Let me tell you on top of this, my
Calling
friend.
people to worship Allah alone. and
After
avoid
this, whatever
worship
you see
false
above,
gods.
whatever you see
This
above, when you
essential
raise
message
your head
has
and you
been
look above,
preserved
whatever you
in
see
Islam
above, the
in a way
zillions and
that was
zillions
never
and
preserved.
zillions of galaxies,
Not
let me tell you,
because
this is
the message was
everything
different,
there is within the
because it was
first
the
heaven.
same message, but because of the
Everything
fact
there is
that there
within the
would be
first
no
heaven,
other prophets who would
and
come
Allah is the
after
creator
Muhammad
of
sallallahu alaihi
7
wasallam.
heavens.
So therefore, that
7
message
heavens.
now had to be
And the distance
protected.
between the first heaven
Had to be
and the second
preserved
heaven is
in a way
500 years.
none of the earlier
You know,
messages.
the distance that can be covered in 500 years, at what speed? Only Allah
And the
knows.
latest, what you see,
Only Allah knows.
we have come to know
But
40
it will
years
take
back.
500 years
And what you
to
call
get
the
from
Big
the
Bang
first heaven to the second
already
heaven.
mentioned in
500
the
years
book
from the second to the
I read.
third to the
The
fourth,
Quran.
fourth to the fifth,
mentioned
fifth to
400
the
years ago.
sixth to the seventh.
Chapter
Every
number
time it
21,
will take
verse number
500
30, which
years.
says, أَوَلَمْ يَرَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا Do
After
not
the
the
seventh heaven,
unbelievers see أَنَّ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ كَانَتْ رَتْقًا فَاسْتَوَّتَا That the heaven and the earth were joined together and we showed them asunder.
وَسِعَ كُرْسِيُّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. You all read the Ayatul Kursi. You all know the Ayatul Kursi. After this, you have the Kursi of Allah. You have the chair of Allah.
And I've stored a
You know
tremendous amount of
these
energy.
7 heavens that we just talked about.
Burst out, burst out.
In comparison to the Kursi of Allah,
Which came to know 40 years back,
They don't
already
exist.
mentioned in this book, the
They're
glorious
meaningless.
Quran, 1400 years ago.
Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has
Could
given
have
an example in a hadith
in the Quran.
just to give us a
Maybe
little bit
we say,
of understanding
maybe
with
someone
regards
wrote-
to the
maybe it's a
7
fluke.
heavens in
Maybe it's
comparison
a
to the
guesswork.
Kursi of Allah.
Human beings,
Take a ring on your
regardless of
finger, take it
or
off,
where
a
they
small ring that you have,
or what they do,
and place it, let's say, in a
have this
desert, the Sahara
curiosity.
Desert. It's the biggest desert
They
in the
want
world.
to know,
You know
why
that
am I
ring
doing
that we
right?
take
How did I
off
get
from
here?
our fingers
And do I have a
and place
purpose
it in the
so
Sahara
what is
Desert?
The only
What
one
comparison
who
is
would
between
really be
the
able to
ring
answer that
and the Sahara
question
Desert?
would be the Creator Himself.
Nothing.
If there is a Creator, it
Nothing.
would be up to Him to tell us why we
The
were
7
created
heavens
and what He expects
is the
from
ring,
us and what this life is
and the
really
Kursi
about.
of Allah is the Sahara
Allah
Desert.
has shown the people from
After
the
the
time of
Kursi of
Adam
Allah,
until right now
You have the
has
Arsh of
shown the
Allah.
people what He wants from
وَكَانَ
them.
عَرْشُهُ عَلَى الْمَاءِ. You have
And
the
it's a very
Arsh of
simple
Allah.
thing.
Again,
And that is
Rasulullah
that worship
has given,
for Him
has
alone
explained, so just so that we can
without
understand.
any partners.
Take the ring,
In
place
fact,
it in the desert.
we know this life
This
to
time,
be a
the
test
ring
from Almighty God.
is the Kursi,
That's why we're born,
and the Arsh is the
and
desert.
that's why we die. Because
What
there
is
has
the
to be a
Kursi in
beginning and an
comparison
end
to the
for
Arsh of
us
Allah?
to be tested on. The
Nothing.
next life, after
Then
this
you have
life,
angels
no
which
one will
carry
ever
the
die
Arsh
again.
of Allah.
A bad
Their
person
heads
or
are
a
in the
good
7th
person.
heaven and their
Both
feet are in the
brought
lowest
back,
depth.
and they continue to live
My
in the
friends,
next life either in
then
good
you
shape
have
or not so good
the
shape,
Lord
depending
of
on
the
how they did it. The worship of the God
لا
of
تدركه
everything.
الأبصار
That was
ويدرك
what was
الأبصار وهو
taught
اللطيف
by
الخبير.
this prophet.
He is the Lord of the Arsh and Kursi. The size of Allah